Hello, welcome back to Trappist. Last episode we finished building this giant excavation site and uncovered this artifact. And now we need to build a gravitational wave detector to listen to the signal, I guess, emitted by that artifact. So let's take a look at the artifact, or the gravitational wave detector. It requires some plasteel bricks, some computer chips, and some silicone, all which we have over here, as well as 32 energy and 1 colonist. We had to build a fusion reactor to power this excavation site, so we have plenty of power over here, 248 spare. So let's go ahead and put one of these down. Kind of sizable, but put that there. Let's unpause the game. It won't take too long to analyze some of this data. So I guess it just operates on its own, doesn't require anything. So I guess, oh, there we go. The artifact is definitely sending a message through gravitational waves. It'll be tough to decode the message. Sounds like we have to go back to the lab. Now, unfortunately, my lab got swallowed into this excavation site, so let's see if we can still select it. Let's go ahead and recycle it and move it over. We'll move it over to here. Alright, so I guess decode the signals next requires 1 astronomy point, which we do not have. Looks like we have available 1 astronomy point. I don't know why it says available research points for 1 astronomy. This is 1 astronomy point, so it worked. Must have just been a little bug. I don't know how to get more research points, because I've been looking around on these places. I haven't seen anything that looks like research points. Nothing that's clickable. So I'll just have to keep an eye out. Alright, that research should be just about done. There we go. The artifact is relaying real-time observational data about this solar system. I think it's keeping an eye on us and telling whomever built it about us. And where are they? That's a great question. The gravitational waves are directed, but it's hard to tell where to. With 2 additional wave detectors, we can triangulate the target. 3 detectors need to be spread around the Trappist 1 system to do a proper triangulation. So it sounds like we're going to have to build 2 more of those in different planets, I'm guessing, to help spread out the data. So let's look at building 1 back in Haven, or the graveyard. So let's put down a gravitational wave detector at the graveyard. See if there's people and extra people and energy there to support that. We need 32 energy. We only have an extra 16. So let's go ahead and build some solar panels. That gives us 34, that'll be good. Let's drop off these computer chips. And build the wave detector. So that's good there. We have the colonists to support it. We have everything else, so I guess let's go look for one other place to put it. We'll have to go grab some more computer chips. What did it require? So 4 plasteel bricks, 4 computer chips, and 2 silicone. We'll have to make sure we have that in stock. So we're at the Haven here, which isn't really far from the graveyard, but I'm going to try building one here, see if that satisfies the mission. If not, we'll go build it somewhere else. So it's telling us right here that gravitational wave detectors need to be on different planets. So let's recycle that. Take my plasteel back. And head out to space and locate another planet. We've got one up on the steel planet. We've got one on the graveyard. So I think we're actually going to go survey this planet here. the jungle planet. We finished surveying the jungle planet. It says it's covered completely in a purple jungle. Spotted small campfires and other signs of civilization, but we need to keep our distance until we can be sure not to endanger the native population. So we're not going to be able to do anything there. It is locked behind something else. So I guess we're left with these hot ones here. Or this one here, Zima. Let's go over to Zima. Grab my plane. And we'll head over to Zima and see what we can do there. Alright, so Zima is a completely frozen planet. It's under the ice is a liquid ocean. We pick up some interesting readings in a nearby spot where the ice is not too thick. Let's get down. So there's an unexplored area here. Let's go ahead and land there. Looks like a big sheet of ice. Kind of scary. Looks like we can put a home down, so I guess let's slap one down over here. Landing pad up there. Looks like the ice crust is pretty thin here. I got plans for a drill to get through the ice. Okay. Let's see if we can land here and build our gravitational wave detector. Then we have to construct an ice drill at the Zima here. So ice drill is 4 concrete, 12 steel beams, 4 silicone. Requires 40 energy and 12 colonies. This is that there, but let's do the gravitational wave detector first. Can't do it yet because we gotta drop off our materials. So that is good there, but we gotta get people over here. So what is required for a habitat? Just concrete. So I might go gather some supplies and build a habitat, and we'll need to build, let's see, do we have enough to do? See how many we can get down to these. Alright, so that's good enough for power. So we just need a habitat and then whatever food and water he needs to survive. Alright, we're coming back in with the needed supplies. Let's drop them off. Can't drop the people off yet because we don't have a habitat. There is a habitat. Now we can drop off the people. Let's pause it because I don't know what they need to survive. 3 gravitational direct wave detectors are up and running. It'll take some time to analyze all of the incoming data. Time enough for a coffee? Sounds good. Galaxy Wide Web achievement unlocked. Alright, so that's good. So let's see what he needs to survive here. So just water and potatoes. Looks like there's oxygen already here, so that's good. So I'll go grab some water and potatoes just manually right now. One load will last him a while until we put more colonists on here. Alright, the gravitational wave detector is done. It says it's located at something traveling away from Trappist. Based on the current trajectory, we think there's an alien starship that left Trappist 240 years ago. The starship will arrive at Kepler 42 in 10 years, a red dwarf system similar to Trappist. It would take us much longer to make the same voyage. What do we need? We should load the Ark with the necessary supplies for a long voyage. Whatever our next destination may hold, we will only have the supplies that we take with us. We need enough room in the cryopods for everyone on board the Ark. Looks like we're going to have to reload the Ark. Alright, we have enough room to put everyone in cryosleep during the voyage. So it looks like they're going to have us ship people out of the Trappist system here, but let's finish up on Zima. I brought over some silicone. So that we can, when you're ready, we can leave the Trappist system in the indicated direction. This will help set us on course to Kepler 42. Pause it. So let's put down these guys. Let's build them, let them do a well down here, just so they have access to their own water. But we need steel. I'll go grab some steel so we can build a well here. Alright, so we're going to need the ice drill here. This is 4 concrete, 12 steel, 4 silicone, 40 energy, and 12 colonists. So we're going to have to set up an automated route so we can send potatoes here without having to manually deliver them. They'll have their own water source here. So let's go back to Haven and set up some extra water or some extra people so that we can grow more potatoes there. Alright, we're on Haven here. Let's put down another potato farm. And let's start down another well just for extra supply. And we'll have to bring some health drinks over so that they keep growing. Right now they are still growing a little bit, but this is going to run out pretty soon. So let's head over to the graveyard, build another ship, and make sure we have enough crude oil production for keep our health drinks up. Alright, here in graveyard we have plenty of crude oil. It is full over here. Water's full. Potatoes are full, so we just need to build another ship so we can take potatoes to Zima. So that'll take a minute. We're short on energy and people to do this. So let's bring over some people real quick. Let's put down another house. And let's see. Wow, we need more power. Got lots of... I think we have some silicone on here. Alright, so we'll just have to bring some more people over. Let's see if I can grab them from Haven. So I had to grab people from the Ark. There was not enough natural growth at the Haven to take the people. So that's good there. Now we'll finally get the ship built. We'll have to work on making sure these have health drinks so that they can have the natural growth right here at 0. You can see, but if we go over to Haven, you can see all 4 are being supplied, so we have 1.5x, so there's 3 extra people here now. They'll grow up to 80, which is how many houses I have. Alright, this ship is done. Let's send them out to space. Send them over here for now. And let's build a trade route between Haven and Zima with potatoes. So zoom out. Go to Haven. Pick up. We'll say pick up. We won't need many right now. 15 should be fine. And then go to Zima, which is right here, and drop off the potatoes. So he should get to work, which he is. So that's good. They'll be fed on a regular basis now, as long as Haven supplies enough potatoes. Again, Haven's probably going to run out of potatoes because they're going to have to buffer up Zima. So we'll have to hopefully keep an eye on that. Alright, back on Zima here. Let's put down some solar panels. Get the 40 energy we need for the construction drill. That's 38, so that'll be 44, so that's good there. We're going to need our habitat for the colonists that operate the drill. And finally, we brought the colonists over here. We can drop them off and see if we have enough to build the drill. That's good, so let's just put it right there. Nice, start the drill whenever we're ready. I don't know what that means. Alright, so now's a good time as any. Let's start the drill. 40 energy, 20 colonists, or 12 colonists, which we have. So it says it's going to take 60 seconds to do. So let's see what happens. So we've cut through the ice crust. Let's take a dive into the ocean. The camera feed from below the ice is online. You can zoom the camera in to take a look under the ice. Use the mouse wheel or page down or page up to zoom in or out. Alright, so I guess if we just zoom in far enough, we end up under the ice. This looks like a hot spot. The Norman's fusion reactor vents most of its generated energy into the ocean. Gigantic fusion reactor. I wonder what would happen if we activate it by supplying it with some helium. Let's find out. Activating this reactor will increase the ocean temperature. We can tap a small portion of the generated energy for our own use. Interesting. I wonder if it's going to melt the ice. So let's zoom back out. Let's bring over some helium. We should have some helium over here at the dig from our helium extractor for the fusion power over here. Let's take half of it back over to Zima. I have a feeling all the ice is going to melt and our city's going to sink. I'll go over to Zima. Alright, we've landed over here at Zima. Let's drop off the helium. See if that automatically does it or if we're going to have to build a drone tower to get the helium over to here, I'm guessing. Doesn't look like it's doing anything. Let's try building. I don't know if I have enough stuff to build the drone tower. We'll have to figure that out. I had to look this one up because I was perplexed. But if you zoom in underneath the water, you can actually build underneath the water. The construction menu works. Right now the only thing we can build is a underwater depot. So I'm guessing if we build it right there, that'll work maybe. Might take a minute for the drones to get it down there. There we go, it's working. The Zima reactor is producing enormous amounts of energy. Most of the energy is released as heat, but we can siphon off a little bit for our own use. If this keeps up, the reactor will soon melt all the ice on Zima, as I expected. Once the ice melts, buildings on Zima will be in trouble. With a floater inflator, we can produce floaters to keep our buildings safe. So let's pause it so that we don't sink here. Keep the Zima reactor supplied with helium until the ice is gone, so we'll have to bring over some more helium. Build a floater inflator and produce floaters for all buildings on Zima. So let's work on that. Let's go back up to the surface. So that's actually going to do it for this episode. We will work on building floaters and saving these buildings before all the ice melts in the next episode. Thanks for watching.